your studly spud. This is how I feel. I'll take you to the asphalt, baby. Hold on tight. I'll make you dip your nose and fly all night. Got my boat and my level, my infrared too. No container can hold my desire for you. Oh, creepy, sexy dirt, whispering nonsense, telling me my word. Talking about domes and NASA lies, but I just get lost in your crazy eyes. Your love's like the sun, small and near, burning up my atmosphere. Girl, I'd cross Antarctica just for you, but we both know that ain't something you can do. You say space is fake, but this chemistry's real. Like the stars, baby, wait, do those exist still? Got my app, got my map, got my mind all flat. Earth has none, but you got curves, let me handle that. Sexy dirt, whispering nonsense, telling me my word. Talking about domes and NASA lies, but I just get lost in your crazy eyes. Hey baby, do you wanna feel my firmament when I go down? Every direction is south. I'm coming at you like a hypersonic sled rocket. I wanna be twisting, twirling and whirling all up in your space. My north or south pole, you gonna love them all hot, mama. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna level all your water.
I woke up feeling fine, had my coffee and toast, checked a flat earth debate, thought I'd roast me a ghost. But 5 minutes in, man, my brain took a dive. Started doubting gravity, am I even alive? Oh Lord, I'm feeling fluffy, logic slipping away. Every fact that I once knew just won't seem to stay. I know the earth is round, but my head's full of doubt. Flat earth's like a virus trying to take me out. They said water finds its level. I said, yeah, but a sphere. Then I questioned my own words. What am I doing here? NASA lies, they keep screaming. It's a worldwide hoax. Now I'm Googling moon landings. Try those even real folks? Oh Lord, I'm feeling flirty. Need to reset my brain before I start saying planes don't dip and denying rain. I know the earth is round, but my logic's on trial. Been trapped in this live stream for far too long a while. Now my IQ's dropping, my senses are numb. Can't tell if I'm breathing or just playing dumb. I need some science, a rescue call, before I start screaming, the globe is a ball. I shut down the stream, took a deep, deep breath, rewatched some Einstein to escape from this mess. But late at night, man, I swear it's a curse. I still hear Black Swan, and it's making me worse. Oh Lord, I'm feeling flirty, need a break from this ride. Flat Earth's a sickness, and it's spreading worldwide. I know the earth is round, I swear that it's true. But debate these fools too long, and you'll start doubting it too. Ooh, I need a drink. Somebody please send me a peer-reviewed paper. I'm slipping, man. I'm feeling flirty.
Howdy, kids! I'm here for reals. I was here the whole time. You guys are behind because I'm in the future. So I know you were all late and all your clocks are wrong. I'm totally fine. I didn't do nothing. Hi, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I scheduled the stream this afternoon while I was watching MC Toon streaming, which was fun as hell because he was tearing into death. And that's always very amusing. And then our good friend, Mike over IP from the Drunk Debunk show, jumped onto his Discord and announced that he wasn't going to be streaming today or tonight or last night, yesterday. Anyway, he wasn't going to be streaming. So I piped up and just went, well, I guess I will, to keep everybody company. And I scheduled it all in while I was working and watching Toon and doing all the things. And then forgot that I'd set the stream for 7 p.m. And in my head, it was 7:30 p.m., not 7 p.m. That's 30 minutes different. So I'm starting on time for part of my brain, just not the part that's scheduled this afternoon. But that's in the past, people. Quit living in the past. You're crazy. Get off the road. Anyway, let's go to the chatting screen because that's a thing that I can do because I got buttons to push. How the ever living hell is everybody? I would scroll up the top of the chat. And yeah, I've read the first like 2 messages and I'm not going to keep going with that. I've got Emma saying another 2.5 hour stream without DP. And then Probes has piped up. He might be connected with Facebook, Twitch and other socials as well. Probably not talking about me, but yeah, you all got cranky at me. So that's fine. Check out in your emotes, if you're a debunker, I've decided off my own bat that if you're here in what I've now christened the Debunkatorium, because it's a stupid name and I think it's great. If you're here and you watch this stuff and you're a debunker, then you have access to this awesome emote that I created for the Zoo Crew. So anyone who's here watching your old mate DP, you become an adopted member of the Zoo Crew, which is like the best crew to be a part of on the internet. The rules of being in the Zoo Crew are simple, or will be as soon as somebody makes them up, but there really aren't any. Like you'll get the gist of things. The one rule is you need to try and make it to whatever Friday night stream happens at any given time, because Friday night streams are the bomb diggity. Yes, it's a thing that needs to happen. I guess, yeah, unfornicated, as you said, probably the number one rule. I wouldn't say don't be a derp. I would say the number one rule of the Zoo Crew is don't be an asshole. That's what we're after. So as long as you don't do that, we're going to be fine. Hi to everybody in the chat. There are so many people marked blue and green, and the fact that unfornicated doesn't have a wrench is an absolute disgrace. So I'm just going to fix that up right quick and in a hurry because that is an auto wrench. Emma Icy says hi. A monkey will pop in if he's still alive when he wakes up. That's fine. Everyone should be asleep. Emma's setting her own rules for the Zoo Crew. Be crazy, horny, and filthy. Sadly accurate. Hi to Flippos from sunny Greece. That is awesome. You've got to go to uni, do satanic globe rituals. I mean, don't we all? That's the other reason I'm late. Had to do my left boot Freemason ritual. Continuing the fake design of satellites. Yes, those fake satellites are really important, as was the ship that I could see out in the shipping lane this afternoon when I took a walk, where you could only really see probably the top 15 feet of the ship just over the horizon. Where's the rest of the ship? I don't know. I guess those waves that were under 0.5 meter high were actually like 50 meters or so high further out, even though it's a super calm day outside. I don't know. I cannot wait to get the smartphone adapter for my telescope so I can do some tricks. We'll talk about that in a minute. Dr. Dennis Leary recommends being an asshole. Yeah, but he's got one of those Stephen Alonso degrees as a doctor, and that is a problem. So the Flurfy camera of choice, P900, P1000, P1100 or whatever, I believe has like a 100 times optical zoom. My telescope that you can't see behind me, depending on what lens I put in there like a 25 mil or a 10 mil or a 9 mil or a 6 mil or 30 mil, whatever. I can get that up to a ridiculous amount of zoom, better than the P1000, P1100, and a hell of a lot clearer because it doesn't need to have a digital zoom. So I'm pretty sure with my 25 mil lens, I can have like a 200 times optical zoom more with 10 mil. Once I get the smartphone adapter for that telescope, I can sit out there by the beach, drinking my ginger beer in the sun and film all of these ships either disappearing over the horizon or reappearing over the horizon with a nice, clear, unpixelated view, unlike the flurfers, that I'm going to post them all and just say, please explain. It's going to be great. Who's doing this? Stop the stupidity. Has gifted 10 Derpunker ships to the animals here in the, and look at the names that are attached to that. That is epic. They're all people that we've heard of. Copium Emporium is in. Welcome along. Unfornicated is suggesting coloring books with a drawing of me, you, and Mike in a CCC. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. And we've had things we're doing in the background that could be suitable for a coloring book. I love that idea. I love that idea quite a lot. Michaela is recommending I play Sleepy Stream Song. I'll have to do it next time. Full disclosure, I've forgotten what folder I downloaded it to, and I've been trying to reorganize my hard drives because they're getting a bit crazy. So apologies, but I will sort that out for next time because it's very cool and it's very apt. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go to my email super fast. Nobody look at my password, jerks. And let me dig that up because what I've got to do is go, oh my God. Why don't I use this in dark mode? Can I, where's settings? Here, give me that. Right, do that. None of that is what I'm after. Where's my, see all settings. Right, there we go. Is there an appearance? No, this is all stupid things. Oh my God, I feel racist, but why is it so white? How bright my face is. Good Lord. And I use my browser in dark mode, so I don't know why this is like defaulted to this rubbish. God, I'm gonna have to Google it. Stand by, people. I'll be right back with you. Right, settings, quick settings. Ah, I see. Click on that. I'm clicking on it. Do the thing. What the? Getting very annoyed. Ah. Yep. Hey. Yay! In your face, internet. I did a thing. We did talk about dark mode, and now I've done it. And you know what? I don't like it, but it's better because now I'm not all like washed out. Look, we've got a visitor, by the way. Elmer Spud is here. This is Elmer Spud, everybody. Very, very quiet. I'm leaking data. That's what he says. Elmer Spud. Give him a big round of applause, everyone. I need some sound effects. I mean, if I could see DP getting sunburned. Yes. Yes. Okay. And thank you to Megan for Elmer Spud because he's marvelous. He's on the thumbnail too. There's a couple of little pickies on the thumbnail, and yeah, I recommend you dig into that and have a look. Oh God, now I've got to change this one to dark mode as well. Because I'm stupid and I don't bookmark things. So more sunburn. So there we go. No, that's not the one. That's when someone who shall remain nameless went to somebody's channel and hassled them. about having spoken to Dearth. It doesn't matter who it is. You all know who I was talking about. Good Lord. By the way, thank you for the gifted memberships, Stop the Stupidity. If you've received a gifted membership from Stop the Stupidity, who is doing the opposite by gifting memberships, please thank them for that. It is awesome. And then FPV XTC for 799 Australian pesos has said, hey mate, here's some Oz dollars. Get you to your start stream on time. I mean, money's not going to help because I don't do it for the money. But fair point. Fair point. Bruce Wolford, be very, very quiet. We're hunting rubes for money. Yes. Yes, because Dearth sucks. Dearth is a piece of shit. As Unfornicated said, coloring book. Yes, it will absolutely make us giggle. No one needs to buy it. Speaking of buying things, oh my God. And I can check that while I'm in my email, actually. Is it? Aha! Now I know who it was. Somebody who shall remain nameless for the next 20 seconds until I sell them out. It seems some of you out there can't follow simple instructions. And I just want to address that quickly. Now, I made myself very clear that my online shop that I'm not even going to drop a link for in the chat because I can't be bothered going to get it. Some of you went there and bought things, even though everything on that online shop I've created for my own amusement and just to play with the thing. So you're insane. One of those people was our very own Unfornicated, who bought the Sarcasm meter mug, which is understandable. It's a fucking cool mug. But I am both horrified and delighted to let all of you know that in the not too distant future, there will be a real life Witsit the Platypus backpack out in the wild. It will exist. Someone will own it. Someone will possess it. Someone will be able to use it like the TARDIS to transport gigantic gyroscopes and decade-old vapes wherever they choose to, because they will have a Witsit the Platypus backpack. And I've sent them a message saying, please, please, for the love of all that is holy, I need to see pictures of the real life Witsit the Platypus backpack when you have it. I never in a million years thought anyone would pay actual money to possess that piece of stupidity, but it's going to be a thing. It's in production right now. And in the next couple of weeks, that will be in someone's hot little hands. I'm not going to out them. I was going to, but I'm not going to out them. Because, you know, we don't backpack people around these parts. But yes, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Amelius Dex has also gifted 10 Derpunker ships to all of used Zoo Crew folks. So thank you, Amelius Dex, for that and all your other assistants. And Michaela is asking when I'm going to do my next stream. I'll circle back around to that because it won't be a sleepy stream. It'll be something, but I am thinking about it. And no, it was not Mike from the Drunk Debunk show. He has not placed an order, and that is okay. That coffee mug is going to make a premiere on Unfornicated's work video call in about 3 hours. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Also, we need to send the backpack around to various cities around the globe for pictures. Glockenspiel, Statue of Liberty, Hollywood sign. I can do Adelaide's churches and the Torrens River. The Festival Theatre is here. I don't really go to Sydney, so I can't get the Harbour Bridge. Sydney sucks and it smells bad because there's too many people there. Tell you what I can do. I could, because I'm going to get both backpacks. I'm going to get the standard Witsit the Platypus backpack, and I'm going to get the super duper special Antarctic Adventurer Edition. Screw it. Let's show you the backpacks again. What? God damn it. Really? Really? I can't remember how to get to this stupid thing. 1 second. 1 second. It's all gone a bit wrong, kids. Right. Even when it's dark mode, it loads light mode and it's infuriating. Right. Copy that. Go over here and whack it there and dodge the whiteness it's about to hit. Nope. We're okay. Yay! Huzzah! What am I missing? I don't know. You guys can catch me up in a minute. It's not Mike, Michaela. Mike doesn't have the backpack. Okay. What am I doing? Here's OBS, and I need to go to this screen. And look, Elmer Spud came with us. We are going to wind up with a whole cast of characters in the Debunkatorium. Derpunker Dome? That's not what it is. Debunkatorium. I've also designed. I've got a few variants of the Debunkatorium. We might have a look at that. I haven't designed anything. They're AI generated. I just ask it for a thing. Where are we? So this is the one that's going to exist very soon out in the wild. The Witsit the Platypus Adventure Backpack. Let's zoom in a bit so you can see it more clearly. There you go. See the text? Yeah. I mean, it's objectively amazing. Obviously, you can't dispute this. The back's pretty boring. I can't really do anything with that. But the derp all over the top is a thing of beauty. The Humbly Bro on the bottom. And that's inside the front pocket. So when you open the front pocket to put your vapes in, it's got the big explodey, stupid comic-y thing that everything hates. So that's a thing, but this is the best one, obviously. The Deluxe Witsit the Platypus Backpack Antarctic Explorer Edition. Yes. Witsit is a platypus because he just doesn't make any sense. Because platypus is a weird-ass animal and Witsit's a weird-ass dude and a monster. Again, like platypus, because platypus, look at it. It's a fucking monster. So yeah, again, this one has got derp all over it, literally all over the top. You can see it there. And the quote on the top is from the Witsit the Platypus theme tune. Witsit the Platypus, what did he say? Something about physics or something insane. So it goes all the way across the top, that line. You got my logo on the side because why the hell not? And underneath, this is what buyer's remorse looks like. There it is, right there. Absolute waste of money. $80 Australian this bugger costs. Yes, I'm fornicated. You were there when I made the Witsit the Platypus realization. And it was that night I sat down and was like, right, I'm making a cartoon. And I did. And there will be more Witsit the Platypus at some point. It's just, it takes so long to do. Oh, but Witsit the Platypus needs to meet Elmer Spud for a start. He also needs to encounter the evil Dearth Potato and possibly creepy, sexy Dearth. So that's all that. And the Witsit the Platypus pants. These are awesome. Front assured joggers. They're basically just, spoilers, they're just tracksuit pants. And I've put the word front on the front. Because I can. But then you can't put them on backwards, right? Just like Witsit. Yes, it has multiple pockets for salad dressing. You could go like a nice avocado and basil salad dressing on one side and then like a nice honey mustard type vinaigrette in the other pocket if you choose to. Now that I'm saying out loud that Witsit has salad dressing in his pockets, I'm disgusted with myself and I threw up in my mouth a little bit. Ugh, yucky. not the ginger beer, the thought of just Witsit in general. So that's the shop that you can get to. Emma's dropped the link in the chat that you absolutely don't need. I'll whack it in there. Just have a poke around and have a look at it, but don't buy anything crazy, peeps. Seriously. Absolutely no need to, but it's there if you want to, and no judgment. Yeah, so all good. You guys didn't do another no, cool, just checking. And I forgot to mark off Michaela's awesome super chat for £1.99p, which is amazing. And FPV dropped that super chat as well. If I don't mark them off, I'll forget they're done, and then it'll be an absolute disaster. And I've missed Emma's for €5 super chat for extra roast mode. Get your sorry ass in here or I'll roast your nuts. I love you, Emma. You're the best. Oh my goodness. Speaking of, something happened in Toon's chat this afternoon, which was awesome. And I need to show you all that because it made me happy. Maybe I can just drop it on screen here. Let me just what is that? Oh, I remember. I know what you are. I can do it there. Where is it? No? Really? What did I? Oh, because it was on my phone. Moron. There we go. Hello. Save image. Save it right. Oh. How's that? Huzzah! Yes. There we go. The size is going to be all wrong. Let me just bloop. There we go. Oh no, it's not too bad. So there you go. There is the one and only MC Toon. And he's gorgeous. What a picture of him that is. Look at this. Can I pick a moment or can I pick a moment? What's going on here? Sorry, Toon. FPVXCC, I want a 100% sarcasm travel mug in the store. I can make that happen for you, sir. Did I stir the ginger beer before opening? I absolutely did, Copium Emporium, because I'm not a psychopath. It was tipped upside down. Also, tip it upside down and put it at an angle like this and just sort of roll it. Just give it a roll. Like that. Yeah, there's another tip for you. And then it gets less fizzy. Anyway, there's completely baffled MC2. But Shiloh Carpenter is a troll who keeps popping up in Toon's chat. He's been there for a while. And he had me giggling my head off this afternoon because he said this. Shiloh Carpenter, research flat earth and be free of your balls. There it is. Research flat earth and be free of your balls. And I just piped up and just said that last message from Shiloh is objectively funny. And the next thing he says even better. I don't have Starlink. It's not that good. Mega Dude Man 21 will keep his balls. And Megan was in, I think most are pretty attached to their balls. I tend to agree. Yeah, so that just made me giggle. Oh, look at that. Dearth is full of crap. There we go. Now we all know that as well. So thank you to Shiloh Carpenter. I did repeatedly ask and invite Shiloh Carpenter to drop me an email. I want to get him on the stream, but Shiloh Carpenter doesn't do that. He's been trawling Toon since at least the Antarctica trip, possibly beforehand. I can't remember. There's so many trolls. And Toon has repeatedly dropped the link in the chat, invited them to email to jump up on stream because Shiloh keeps claiming he's going to destroy Toon and everybody else in debates, and then he never jumps, which is surprising because if there's one thing we know about flat earthers, they keep their word and they're very, very honest. So Shiloh, you're letting it down, but I'm putting it out there, Shiloh. You are welcome here in the Debunkatorium anytime you want to pay a visit. And if you'd like to be a guest here on the stream, as soon as I figure out how the hell I'm going to facilitate that and do all the layouts and everything else, we'll absolutely get you one. We'll have a chat. I don't want to debate you. I'm not interested in debating you. I don't want to argue. I just want to have a chat. I want to find out what makes a Shiloh carpenter a Shiloh carpenter. So anytime, you just let me know and I will make that happen. So yeah, that's it. Now, what the hell are we going to do on stream this evening? Full disclosure, I don't have a clue. I don't have a plan at all for this stream. It's just not a thing that exists. Copium Emporium has just sent me a magnificent message via Discord. Thank you very much. I will be giving those a lovely, lovely home. And that sun picture is phenomenal. That is gorgeous. Thank you. That is going to wind up on my desktop. Bugger using it for a meme. But yes, thank you, Copium Emporium. I'm fornicated. Yeah, we really need to figure the layout for guests. Yes, I don't know how to do it because in all my years of streaming Football Manager, as you can imagine, it wasn't really the place to have guests on stream for any reason whatsoever. But yeah, at some point I'll figure it out. It won't be this weekend because starting Friday, my lady friend will be around. So might have one, maybe 2 streams next week. It just depends on her work schedule because obviously when she's around, I want to spend time with her because it's nice and I enjoy it. But I'll keep you all posted. I'll do like a community post thing and let people know that way. So sweet. What about the issue of getting dressed? Do you zip, then fasten, or fasten, then zip? And do you want to talk about socks? If you zip, then fasten, you're a psychopath. Why would you do that? Who's able to do that? First of all, if you zip, then fasten, eat a goddamn cheeseburger because that shouldn't be physically possible. What is wrong with you? Not right. Fasten, then zip. And if you're not fastening and then zipping, get out. This is not the place for you. Don't we deal with flat earthers and conspiracy theorists, but that kind of mental disassociation, I do not need on my plate. Oh, I know it's a Babylon 5 thing, but it's also a real thing. So, yeah. Never zip without tucking away first if going commando. Very, very true. Michaela, you get to stay. You're part of the zoo crew. Zoo crew is always exempt from orders to leave. That's just a thing. And because we've already established anyone in the debunkatorium is adopted into the zoo crew, no one ever has to leave. See how that works? It's very clever. This girl's not got anything to catch. I mean, it's not the big bucket of wind you think it is, Michaela. I don't even know what that means. No one ever can leave. Exactly. What of us? What of us? What are we going to talk about? Oh, let's talk about the thing. Let's do that. Discuss. No, the Zoo Crew emotes in the chat. Amazing. I love it so much. I'm quite proud of that. I know it's not super clear. I don't care, and I'm not changing it. So you can all deal with it. Yesterday, there was a debate between one Globy McGlobeface, who is an absolute legend. He makes some amazing content, and the fact that that man has been battling TikTok flirts for such a long time. Yeah, Globy is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And he debated our very own adopted Top Left 2025 winner, nominee, but obviously winner, King Clown Nico, a DP bait. Aha, there you go, Lucian. Love it. And My favorite thing in the world, the fact that on a debate on FTFE's channel and on the after show over on Matters Now, where I had to get on that panel. I was on there for about an hour, and not only did King Nico during the debate express his desire to win Top Left 2025, he did it again on the after show. So he's not joking. And all I can say is, you are welcome, internet. I have created a monster because apparently King Nico's on board with the nomination. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Like, King Nico sitting there in a debate with like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of all of we evil Freemason sodomite NASA shills declaring that he will win Top Left. If that is not the top leftiest thing in the history of Top Left, I don't know what is. How can he lose? It's not possible. It is not possible. So remember, the voting videos for the Top Left, I need to go to an actual browser tab, don't I? Crap on a hamburger. Look at that. I'm already in the debate. That's awesome. Because I was recording some of it. Let's go here. Yeah, baby. Viewing screen. Ta-da! There it is. Look at this shizzle. But announced. It exists. It's a real thing. Top Left voting video scheduled for tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. my time. I'll be working. I've got a meeting at 10:30, which is for half an hour. But other than that, you better believe I'll be watching that happen. So that will be kind of the announcement. The voting videos are going live for Top Left, which is awesome. If you don't know, and I could be wrong about some of this, Craig and Toon could change it on the fly. Who knows what those two little rascals are up to. So the way it'll work is the way it works. You're very welcome. The voting videos will go up on FTFE's channel, Craig McNeil, or Craig McNeil -FTFE now, and MC Toon's channel, which I think will just be on MC Toon Live. I don't think they'll go on the Conspiracy Toons channel, which makes sense. So for every view that each voting video gets, that's worth 1 vote for Top Left. Every like that the video gets is worth 10 votes. I'm just holding fingers up in case we've got any flat earthers watching. 10 votes. That's 4 fingers on each hand plus your thumb. 10 votes. So if you've got multiple accounts, you need to use all of them to not only view the King Nico voting video, but also to smash the like button on that. That's the thumbs up button for flatties on the video. It's down the bottom there. It's the thumb going this way, not that way. That way is bad. Do that on every other video, but not the King Nico one, because we want King Nico to win Top Left, because King Nico wants to win Top Left, which is just phenomenal. And even after like Max and other people told him, you don't want to win Top Left, I think he just wanted to win it more at that point. So yeah. Meat Permits Tad is telling lies in the chat. He spent 2 Ukrainian shekels to do it. Toon for Top Left. He can try, but you know, he's not going to get there. Can't be done, because McKeegan's a monster. And he's trying to rig the game, and I'm not having it. Emma says, call in sick. I would, but the meeting I've got to have is actually with my boss, one of the few bosses I have. So yeah, I've got to be there. But it's only 30 minutes. It's not a big deal. It's basically a bathroom break. Tiles, Nico is so Top Left, he thinks Top Left is a good thing. Yes, exactly. Alicia's got to put the VCR on for me. Thank you. Wait, you get it on Thursday. We're so far behind you Aussies in every way. If I had $1 for every time people were behind me, I'd be making money in a really weird way. So that's 9:30 my time. So you've just got to figure out the time conversion. So that'll be 9 a.m. for you, Bruce. Down in Tassie, I think you're on the same time as Victoria. I think you better be, because when I was doing work for Victoria, Tassie was always on the same time as me. So yeah, get some sock counts and vote on both channels. Yes, the other thing you need to do is support the Drunk Debunk Show's nominee, Sovereign Soul Unchained Melody. He's a big Everly Brothers fan, and I like the Everly Brothers, so you should vote for them. Just don't give him enough votes to beat King Nico. That is a trick. Also, Sov is a horrible, horrible piece of crap. So, yeah. Probes has got those thumbs. One of his real ones is kind of made. That's all right. Everybody's is. But next year, because Tassie is a year behind. Yeah, Tassie's still like 1964, I think. The time difference is a killer. Karen Nasser will be there. Loyalty isn't in your vocabulary, is it? It is. It is, but it goes in the list of words that I despise and have no need for, because I've been watching way too much dearth over the last 4 weeks. So much, in fact, that I take a walk along the beach pretty much every day, if not every other day, unless the weather's really crappy. And it's like a 5-6 kilometer, just a stroll, really. I'm not pushing it super hard, but it's good exercise, and it's near the beach, and it's really nice. And when I took one yesterday, there was a new Dirt presentation from Dearth up on his channel. So I listened to that on the walk, just to see, like, is this something that's worth sitting and reviewing? And it probably is, but I'm not going to do it tonight. But yeah, it's another good one. It's not quite as good as Dana, who just there's all of the fucks given in the universe, and Dana had none of them for Dearth, which was phenomenal, and I'm so glad we all got to experience that together. But he went on another show with a dude, and the dude was pushing back pretty hard, like actually asking questions, and again, derailing the presentation and taking Dearth off track, and just watching Dearth like desperately trying to get back on book, as the kids say, get back on message to really drive it home. It was really, really funny. Meat Permits Tad says, also, if you walk longer than 6 kilometers, you're legally obliged to fight a wombat. Well, no, I worked 6 kilometers, and then I've earned the right to ride a wombat home. So, yeah. Tiles, is that saying Dr. Shiva? It's just different to the Dr. Shiva one. That's what we can do tonight. I want to do it in an incognito window, not my proper window. There's my desktop. Look at that. Football Manager things, my profiles, Google Earth Pro. There you go. You can see everything I've got on my desktop right there. Okay. You can screenshot that and have a ton of fun. What I want to do, because I've alluded to it a few times, is look up Dr. Shiva. There he is. Now, God damn it. Can I make Wikipedia dark mode? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Getting the hang of it. Unfornicated. It's happening. Dark mode all around. Okay. I mean, Dearth has said that he'll do the experiment with Dr. Shiva. He committed to it during that podcast, but Dearth said it, so it means it's total bullshit. And that's just how that works. It's a thing. So the thing with Dr. Shiva is amongst our mob, I guess is the way to put it. He kind of gained some notoriety for putting Dearth on the spot and making him trip over his own tongue and look like a right dill hole. The problem is Dr. Shiva is a bit of a douchebag, a real friggin' douchebag. And I wanted to get into why we shouldn't hold this guy up as a winner, because he's really not. He's got his own website somewhere. Is that it? Your Health in Mind? No. It's Australian-based neurosurgeon. He's got his own thing, Dr. Shiva, and it's the Swarm is the shit he's always on about. I'll find it. Anyway, so he's an Indian-American engineer, entrepreneur, and anti-vaccine activist. So this stream's not getting monetized because I just said the evil words. He's become known for promoting conspiracy theories, pseudoscience, and unfounded medical claims. He's got 4 degrees from MIT, PhD in biological engineering, and is a Fulbright grant recipient. In a 2011 article published by Time, he claimed to have invented email as a teenager. In August 82, he registered the copyright on an email application he had written, asserting in his copyright filing, "I personally feel email is as sophisticated as any electronic mail system on the market today." Historians strongly dispute this account because email was already in use in the early 1970s. You can't see any of this. Sorry, kids. Crushing it. Here we go. Let's make the text a bit bigger. That's an old picture. That's him in 2012. He doesn't look like that anymore. There you go. Email was already in use in the 70s. He sued Gawker Media and TechDirt for defamation for disputing his account of inventing email, as he should. How dare they? Oh, but both lawsuits were settled out of court. So they were like, let's just pay you money and go away. We all know you're full of shit. He didn't invent email. Now I'm going to get sued. Adwari and TechDirt agreed to TechDirt's article to remaining online with a link to a rebuttal on his own website. So there is that. He also attracted attention for 2 reports. The first questioning the working conditions of India's largest scientific agency. The second questioning the safety of genetically modified food, such as soybeans. During the incident, the unpleasantness, we'll call it, he became known for a social media disinformation campaign spreading conspiracy theories about the cause of the unpleasantness, promoting unfounded unpleasantness treatments, and campaigning to fire Anthony Fauci for allegedly being a deep state actor. He's a doctor, not an actor. I thought that was made really clear. Me Permits Tatus said Shiva is one of those Eric Weinstein, I'm the only real scientist people. He's dangerous. Yes. Yes. Brucey, the only reason Dopey Potato Head Dave agreed to it being that long off is solely to give himself time to come up with a way of getting out of it. Dopey Dave won't do it. Agreed. He absolutely won't. And if you watch that stream, he was bricking it when put on the spot. And again, really uncomfortable with being taken off script. He didn't even get to finish his presentation, hardly got to pimp his app at all. His app, by the way, leaking data. It's an absolute shitstorm. Get rid of it. Shut down the app. Dearth would just say he was drugged and didn't know what he was looking at. Yeah, exactly. I often feel like I've been drugged and don't know what I'm looking at when Dearth is on screen. An illusion, responding to probes. I'll leave that to you guys. Be very, very quiet. I'm running from Shiva. Elmer Spud, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be popping in from time to time and I'll do a really bad Elmer Spud impression for all of you. You're welcome. Early life and education. Who cares? Millennium Cybernetics produces email management software, originally called Shiva. See what he did there? And now called Echo Mail. The software analyzes Me choking to death. Sorry. Good Lord. Analyzes incoming email messages to organizations before either replying automatically or forwarding it to the most relevant department. Customers include Kmart, Amex, Calvin Klein, and 30 US senators to help handle constituent email. So, to my United States friends, if you're emailing your senator because they're doing something horrific and you don't like it, they've probably talked to Dr. Shiva and it's all going to spam or getting deleted automatically because they don't give a shit. Call them. Call their office. Don't email politicians. Get on the phone. You can still dial numbers into a phone, hold it up to your ear, and talk to people. It's possible. I know that might be mind-blowing, but you can do it. I personally very, very often choose not to because talking to people is disgusting. But for something important, it's worthwhile. Anyway, that's all that. It was hired by India's Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Started a new company. He spent months trying to create a business plan for this, but received no response. Distributed a draft plan that wasn't authorized. He criticized management and his job offer was withdrawn 5 months after the position was offered. Cool. Brahmakari said the offer was withdrawn as he didn't accept the terms and conditions and demanded unreasonable compensation. So he stirred up shit and said that they work in a medieval feudal environment that required a major overhaul. It was co-authored by a colleague, Deepak Sadhana. Someone else endorsed the letter, calling it his sacking the worst of many cases he had seen of vindictiveness in the CSIR. Fair enough. Now we get into the good stuff and why he is nuts. In 2015, he published a paper that applied systems biology, which uses mathematical modeling to predict the chemical composition of genetically modified soybeans and whether or not they were substantially equivalent to unmodified soybeans. Soybeans. The paper claimed that GM soybeans have lower levels of the antioxidant, what the hell is that? Glutathione. Antioxidant glutathione and higher levels of carcinogenic formaldehyde, making the modified soybean substantially different, contrary to previous safety assessments. Shortly after publication, he embarked on a speaking tour of the US at the National Press Club. He said that genetic modification has fundamentally modified the metabolic system of the soy, disrupting the beautiful way of detoxifying formaldehyde present in non-GM soy. The EFSA, European Food Safety Agency, evaluated the paper and determined that the author's conclusions are not supported due to the lack of information on the input into the model. Shocking. Shocking that a conspiracy theorist appears to have carried out incomplete or deceptive research. And because no measurements of soybeans were made to establish whether GM soy actually contained elevated level of formaldehyde. Let me read that again. So his claim is that genetically modified soybeans have lower levels of antioxidant glutathione and higher levels of carcinogenic formaldehyde, making modified soybeans substantially different. Shock horror, horrible. Got to do something about it. At peer review, and when evaluated, the author's conclusions are not supported due to the lack of information on input into his mathematical model and the fact that the model was not validated because no measurements of soybeans were made to establish whether genetically modified soy actually contained elevated levels of formaldehyde. Plant scientist Kevin Falter noted that there was no evidence ever published that shows a difference in formaldehyde between GM and non-GM varieties. Dr. Shiva later cited the study as evidence of a lack of safety standards for GM foods and bet Monsanto a $10 million building if they could prove that they were safe. Monsanto did not take up the challenge, but stated that GM food did indeed undergo safety assessments that are more rigorous and thorough than assessment of any other food crop in history. In 2016, Shiva promised to donate $10 million to Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign if she could disprove his research, which is a pretty safe bet because she's not a fucking scientist. It's like, oh. One's in the chat if you've never ever played cricket. If you've never played cricket in your life, put a 1 in the chat. I'll wait. And don't just all say nothing because I know there's a bunch of you who haven't. So don't gonna lie to me. Here they come. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. So it's a thing, and anyone else here who streams knows this is a thing. When you ask for ones in the chat, the first person to put in 69, like Daryl M has, they're the ones we need to keep an eye on. You've just marked yourself. Lindsay Bower said hockey. That's not a 1, but he did say 1 earlier. Anyway, yeah, so I will bet $10 million that you can't beat the Australian cricket team. How about that? If you prove me wrong, $10 million is yours. That bet's out there. But to everyone who's just put a 1 in the chat, that offer is good for the next 45 seconds. Let me just, actually, I'll start a timer. There we go. It's happening. Let me just counting down. It'll give me a little alarm. No, not with a baseball bat, with a cricket bat. You have to defeat the Australian cricket team in the next 30 seconds. Okay? So can't do that. You owe me $10 million. That's not how the bet works. You don't owe me $10 million. Anyway, so his whole genetically modified food thing is a load of crap because he didn't set a baseline. He didn't measure normal soybeans to be able to claim that there's lower levels of the antioxidant glutathione and higher levels of carcinogenic formaldehyde, which, there we go. Time's up. Sorry, nobody wins. So he's done bad research. And despite what you think of Hillary Clinton, betting her 10 million that she couldn't disprove his research, again, is a pretty safe bet. It's like betting a king penguin. Is Hillary Clinton a penguin? She might be. Let's not get political, people. I don't care. He filed as a Republican candidate in the 2018 United States election in Massachusetts, running against Elizabeth Warren. He ran as an independent and placed third with 3.4% of the vote. And then he got really weird. She's at the top of a neo-caste system comprised of academics, career politicians, and lawyer lobbyists, a spineless clan who never expect to be challenged. Paid place of yep, whatever. Boston Free Speech Rally Gathering, whose speaker lineup included right-wing extremists and which drew large counter-protests. He later disputed how the event was characterized, tweeting that the establishment wanted to block attendance and media coverage and saw a race war to divide us. Are you seeing now why we're starting to get the vibes of this dude? Like, yes, he tore Dearth apart, but he's not a good guy. Shiva's name does not appear as an author on any RSC, let alone those relating to email, so I suspect a BS claim. Be careful, our man. He's very litigious. Need to get a settlement out of it. Yeah. Time's up. We're all Golgotha Phrygians, so you can crop their feet off. Where's the money? No, I said you needed to defeat the Australian cricket team by playing cricket. That was implied. It's on the internet. It'll hold up in court. This isn't a Steve situation either. I set a clear time limit for the challenge. It was not met. It's over. Right. So he's claiming a race war, which is insane. In April, the city of Cambridge threatened him with daily fines for an alleged zoning code violation if he did not remove a banner on his campaign bus. The banner featured his campaign slogan, "Only a real Indian can defeat a fake Indian." What? Wow. Together with a digitally altered image depicting Warren in a Native American headdress, a reference to her claim to be of part Cherokee descent. What a piece of shit. Said he reversed its position the following month. He dropped a lawsuit alleging that his free speech rights have been violated. Appeared on a live stream with a white supremacist. He asked Shiva to bless a small statue of Kek, the green frog that came to prominence as a symbol of the alt-right during the 2016 election. He obliged and described Colligan as one of our greatest supporters. He also sold pins promoting his campaign that featured a brown-skinned variant of the Groper, the namesake and mascot for white nationalist group Gropers, which Colligan is affiliated with. He also tweeted on one occasion and separately retweeted another tweet, including the hashtag that associated with QAnon. So he's perfectly sane and balanced. Somewhere out there, Steve is still waiting for a phone call. Yeah. Will's a monster, obviously. Where are we? Tried to get nominated to the Senate and failed. By August 2020, Dr. Shiva's campaign had spent $1.4 million, including $1.05 million of his own money. Oh, that's all right. If he's setting his own money on fire, that's fine. After Kevin J. O'Connor won more votes than he did, he alleged that over 1 million ballots had been destroyed and the state had committed election fraud. So he gets 100K votes. He gets 160K votes. So let's say 162,000 votes in total. But there's 1 million missing votes somewhere, people. 1 million votes would have made all the difference. Election fraud. He alleged that ballot images had to be preserved for 22 months and were now missing. They probably kept all these though. Hey, that's weird. However, MIT political science professor Charles Stewart stated that federal law only requires that physical ballots be stored. Harvard law professor Nicholas Stephanopoulos disputed Shiva's allegation of fraud, and a spokesperson for the state accused him of spreading misinformation. Oh. Fact checkers at Reuters and the Associated Press labeled the allegations as false. I don't know if you have the same noise on Family Feud overseas. You remember Family Feud? I know Steve Harvey hosts it now, so don't watch it. But we had Family Feud here back in the day with Rob Roth, who had an amazing head of hair. One day I'll find a clip and show you. Rob Roth it was a weird looking dude. Anyway, at a point in the thing, I think it was like the last bit of Family Feud. If you got it wrong, it'd make a noise and it'd go like, bah, bah. Not the like, but bah, bah. It's like really low. And I've been searching for that sound for well over a decade and I can't find it anywhere. And I'm starting to think maybe it's just part of a drug-induced fever dream or something. But I want that noise. So when I read stuff like that, labeled as false, I can hit a button that just goes because that would amuse me. Anyway, none of that is pertinent to what we're talking about. In 2021, he was suspended from Twitter. That's a badge of honor and a half. Looks like it should be pronounced Reuters, only on a Friday night. Illusion. On February 3rd, he filed a lawsuit against William Galvin and other Massachusetts election officials alleging that they were responsible for Twitter suspending him. What? And then he dropped the lawsuit along with an October 2020 lawsuit against t'other guy. He has continued to spread misinformation since about the 2020 election. At Mike Lindell's Cyber Symposium, that sounds like an awful TV show, in August 2021, he claimed there were serious issues in the election process involving voting machines able to multiply a vote by a factor. What factor? A factor. And that states were illegally not saving ballot images, which they already set up there. MIT political science professor. So one of his bosses or colleagues already said you're full of crap. But you know, whatever. Not saving ballot images. In fact, not all states are legally required to store ballot images. In August 21, he was hired by the Arizona Senate as part of the controversial Maricopa County presidential ballot audit to review signatures on the envelopes of 1.9 million early ballots sent to Maricopa County. He's a biological engineer. It was definitely Family Feud probes, for sure, because I'm pretty sure it was the bit at the end where they have the two people and it's like the quick fire and they're asking them the questions for like 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and they go through and it's like, is it survey says? And if it was there, it's like, yeah, they got points. It's like, survey says, it was that bit. That's what we're looking for. Family fortunes, it might be called in your neck of the woods, Michaela. He's an academic stalker who thinks he's smarter than everyone else. Yes. He's a, wait, let me just, I need to highlight so I know where I'm going to. He's an engineer. Systems biology, computer science, scientific visualization are his fields. So why is he analyzing signatures? Why is he reviewing signatures? What has that got to do with anything this guy knows about? Anyway, in late September, he remotely attended the Arizona State Senate presentation of the review's findings, where he questioned the validity of some signatures on mail ballot envelopes and criticized and gave a presentation filled with misrepresentation about the county's signature verification process. He announced a run for the gubernatorial election. Gubernatorial is a fantastic word. Well done, America. That word is mint. And it's one of your true gifts to society. Gubernatorial. Goofy goobers. Yes. The goofy gubernatorial goobers. Elman, family fortunes for definite UK. Simon Dan likes that sound, but I missed the yodeler time it was brought back. The yodeler. Wasn't the yodeler The Price is Right? With the dude got up, and you get to the end if he goes too far. Price is Right. It's another great show. Like going way back, way back. Because who hosts it? Does Drew Carey still host it in the States? We didn't get Drew Carey here. Who hosted The Price is Right here? We had, oh God, I know. We had Larry Emder for a while. And oh God, Australian people, let me know. The dude with the, I should know this, dude with the mustache, not the mustache man, different mustache man. No, it wasn't Tony Barber. Tony Barber was Perfect Match. And I think Tony Barber did Wheel of Fortune for a little while here. Michaela, do you not have a wrench? There you go. No, you can. Bretley. Ian Terps Turpy. Thank you. Thank you, Bruce. I knew someone would get it. Ian Terps Turpy. Let's find a picture of Terps Turpy. Cultural exchange. There we go. Have a look at this classy piece of work. Look at him. Look at that moustache. Look at it. Look at him. Ah. He hosted This Is Your Life as well. I'd forgotten about that. He did pass away, sadly, from cancer at age 68, which is very sad. But he was a legend. Absolute legend. Ian Terps Turpy, ladies and gentlemen. An Australian institution. There you go. Michaela's got the link for me. Let me check this out. Copy link address. We'll go back here. We'll go whack it in there. Ads. I have bought another YouTube premium subscription. Let's see. That was muted. Go again. That's not it. That sounds like a horrific fart. That sounds like the kind of fart that puts one in an emergency room. That's not what I want at all. Ah, get out of there. Back. That's not it. But thank you for the attempt. I respect it greatly. But yeah, different noise. I will find it. I will find it. That's the old UK one. Yeah, you guys got it wrong. It must be the hemisphere thing because it's upside down. Maybe that's it. Where do we get up to? Gubernatorial. Fantastic word. But, you know, anyone in Massachusetts should be very, very happy that his gubernatorial run ended in defeat. Never filed for the primary. Well, that was short-lived. He intended to run in the 2024 election as an independent, but he's not a natural-born citizen. What a dickhead. I'm Australian, and even I know if you weren't born in the United States, you're not allowed to be president. But this clown was like, I'm going to do it anyway, even though I can't do the job. And he was excluded from ballots. He simultaneously intended to run to be a US senator from Massachusetts, but was not on the ballot. Dr. Shiva, you're causing all sorts of problems for yourself with these political aspirations by, you know, running for office that you're not eligible to serve in. You can clown with your 4 PhDs. Like, I have 0 PhDs, and I know this crap. But also, if you're not on the ballot, that makes it really difficult. I know you guys have like write-in candidates and stuff, but Boris Johnson can run for president and they would deserve him. Yeah. I give out wrenches to important people, Emma. So, yeah. Why not? They put a convicted criminal in as president. Was he convicted in criminal trial? I think he was. Anyway, I'm not going there. Other than reading this stuff, US politics does not exist for 4 years. We've already talked about this. Here we go. During the unpleasantness, Shiva used social media to spread various conspiracy theories and misinformation about the unpleasantness. In January 2020, he claimed that the unpleasantness was patented by the Pirbright Institute, but the paint he referenced relates to avian unpleasantness, which infects birds, not the virus responsible for the unpleasantness. Multiple felonies. Thank you, Meat Permits Tad. He defined the unpleasantness as an overactive, dysfunctional immune system that overreacts, and that's what causes damage to the body, and claimed that vitamin C could be used to treat it. So I'll just ask the question. No one needs to answer it, but I'm left wondering how many people aren't around anymore to read that paragraph because of shit he said, who took his medical advice that he is in no way, shape, or form qualified to give. Yes, he made Dearth look like an idiot, but he's also a fucking monster. He alleged that the unpleasantness was spread by the deep state and accused that guy of being a deep state plant. He doesn't look like a plant at all. He's clearly a person. Some biologist this guy is. He called for that guy to be fired, and his supporters lobbied for Fauci to be replaced by Dr. Shiva. I mean, you didn't do much better now that you've got RFK Jr. Yeah. Anyway, in March 2020, you published an open letter to then US President Poo Poo Pee Pee Baby Pants, writing that a national lockdown was unnecessary and advocated that large doses of vitamins could prevent and cure the unpleasantness. Let me just read that again. National lockdown was unnecessary and advocated that large doses of vitamins could prevent and cure things. What a dick. Politico Very Fair reported that QAnon supporter Deanna Lorraine recommended that Shiva be included in discussions at Poo Poo Pee Pee Baby Pants White House. What a douche. Shiva is noted. This is funny. I do find this one amusing. Noted for his widely disputed claim of being the inventor of email. His claim is based on an electronic mail software called Email, an implementation of interoffice email system, which he wrote as a 14-year-old student at Livingston High School, New Jersey in 1979. Initial reports that repeated his assertion from organizations such as the Washington Post and the Smithsonian Institution were followed by public retractions. Sounds painful. These corrections were triggered by objections from historians and ARPANET pioneers who cited the fact that the history of email dated back to the early 1970s. Shiva started a campaign in 2011 in which he rebranded himself as the inventor of email. According to a paper published in Information and Culture, he provoked a dramatic succession of exaggerated claims, credulous reporters, retractions, and accusations that a cabal of industry insiders and corrupt Wikipedia editors are colluding to hide the truth. Oh, collusion. Collusion! A November 2011 Time Techline interview by Doug Amoth entitled The Man Who Invented Email argued that email represented the birth of email as we currently know it. In that interview, Shiva recalled that Les Mickelson, the former particle scientist at Brookhaven National Labs who assigned him the project, had the idea of creating an electronic mail system that uses the header conventions of a hard copy memorandum. Shiva recalled Mickelson as saying, "Your job is to convert that into an electronic format. Nobody's done that before." But they had. You dickhead. Could have asked the question. Smithsonian announced that Shiva had donated a trove of documents and code related to email. Initially, the museum inaccurately cited the program as one of the first to include the now common subject and body fields, inboxes, outboxes, CC, BCC attachments, and others. He based these elements directly off of the interoffice mail memos the doctors have been using for years, in hopes of convincing people to actually use the newfangled technology. Claims drew editorial clarifications and corrections, as well as criticism from industry observers. In a follow-up to its acquisition announcement, Smithsonian stated that it was not claiming that Shiva had invented email, but rather that the materials were historically notable for other reasons related to trends in computer education and the role of computers in medicine. The statement distinguished Shiva's achievement by noting that historians in the field have largely focused on the use of large network computers, especially those linked to ARPANET in the early 70s. The statement observes Shiva's approach instead focused on communications between linked computer terminals in an ordinary office situation. Further correction from the Post, stating incorrectly referred to Shiva as the inventor of electronic messaging. The BCC, CC2, and from fields existed previously. Shiva had not been honored as the inventor of email. Writing for Gizmodo, Sam Bidu argued that email was developed a decade before email, beginning with Ray Tomlinson sending the first text letter between two ARPANET connected computers in 71. Cool. Biddle wrote that Lane claimed to the name of a product that's the generic term for a universal technology gives you acres of weasel room, but creating a type of airplane named airplane doesn't make you Wilbur Wright. Oh, goodness. That's a great line. And very true. All right, I'm bored with the email thing now. We know he's full of crap. Moving on. Wow, a lot of people got involved in this. Personal life, don't care. A lot of references there about he was pushing misinformation. All these references. Hey, flat earthers and conspiracy theorists, when you write stuff, you should be able to put this kind of thing in there, right? Sources, references, places we can go to check where you got your information. So I heard from a dude who said on YouTube that this guy said that this is a thing, does not cut it. Sources are great. So that was a fun little diversion. Dr. Shiva sucks is what we've learned. He may have taken Dearth to task, but he's not a good guy. So let's not hold him up as a bastion of awesomeness because he's not, but it was funny to watch Dearth squirm. And all of that being the case, let's say Shiva and Dearth did actually team up in a couple of months' time to do whatever derpy experiment Dearth came up with, and they could get people to agree to it and actually carry it out based on what we've just read, or you've just heard me read about Dr. Shiva. How much are you going to trust the results of that experiment? Because it's a guy with 4 PhDs who firstly can't count because, 250,000 votes, but there's a million votes out there somewhere, and also doesn't realize that he can't actually be president even if he wins, because that's not how it works. Good, ever-loving Lord. Why are we talking about Grant Denyer? Y-E-R. But Grant Denyer's a thing. He drove racing cars. Crashed a bunch of them too. Probes, what host are you thinking of? For what show? Because Grant Denyer did host Family Feud, yeah. Like on 10, I think. Worcestershire sauce is... Worcestershire... Fuck it. Worcestershire, there we go, sauce is a great sauce. I fell right into that trap. Worcester. Oh, really, Emma? Really? Really? What's your sister? Really? 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 Does that just say Worcester? Does it? Does it? Does it? Answer me, woman! Worcester sauce? I think not. My Worcestershire sauce says otherwise. It's just colloquially called. Nobody does. Call it by the real thing. Don't be lazy. There's a whole bunch of other letters there. What did those letters ever do to you? They're not silent. It's not like putting a Q in the middle of it and saying just pretend it's not there. It's not that. It's a whole thing. Don't give me a YouTube link about Worcester sauce. Evidence. Tangible evidence. Thank you, Bruce. Bruce knows. God rest her soul. My grandmother was still alive, Emma. She'd be flying over to Germany and she'd fight you. And she was a mank. She was a tough old broad from Manchester. She was shorter than me and she was weak as piss. But she'd still give you a red hot go. She was a scrapper. She's like a angry freaking honey badger. That's what she was like. A really weak, malnourished kind of sleepy honey badger. The only pacifist honey badger in existence. That was my grandmother. She was amazing. Oh, I miss her. Anyway. All right. We've done the Dr. Shiva thing. What else do you people want to talk about? What other problems can I solve for you today? I've turned you around on the whole Dr. Shiva thing. Putting a Q in the middle of it and pretending it's not there. What are we, the Welsh? Hey, let's not get racist. Easy, Tiger. No, we're not going to talk about Elon Musk. I mean, I don't need to. He's dragging himself through the mud. Here's the problem. The man, total tool bag. But his company builds really good rockets. And I like rockets. You can see my dilemma. It's a problem. Michaela has no problems now. She has a wrench. And she's used the backpack emoji. Yay. Backpack. I bet you can't refute my debunk of Earth curve. What is your debunk of Earth curve, Charles? Elon Musk. Would you like to buy Bell? Love it. I love it. Hey, you guys don't have to worry about losing your social security numbers over in the States anymore. Apparently, they just give them away to billionaires. So that's pretty cool. Bananas are curved. The Earth is not a banana. Therefore, the Earth is not curved. To quote shitbag Oakley, that's a false dichotomy. You're affirming the consequent. You're affirming the consequent. If P, then Q. But if F you, then F me in the A. It's my Nathan Oakley impression. If P, then Q. But F me in the A because I'm an A-hole. And I like to put B's in my M. What else? Oh, excuses now. I have to buy the backpack now. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Mate from its tad is speaking Welsh in the chat. That's only going to end well. Creaky's going to report my channel. I'm getting in trouble with Creaky. Don't get me in trouble with Creaky. I like Creaky. Oh man. I am so pumped for top left voting videos to go out tomorrow. You have no idea. I was backtracking. I was yapping with Emma over on Discord earlier today. And I was checking the calendar and I'm pretty sure I submitted my voting video for top left on the 1st of March. It was due on the 3rd, Monday the 3rd. And it was the 1st of March that I got it in. So it was early and I was busting my butt to finish it. And I did. But hell's yeah. I can't wait for everyone to see it. A few people have seen it. And I can confirm that the reaction was pretty much what I wanted. And it was definitely not what they expected. None of you have any idea what you're in for. And it makes me so happy to know that from tomorrow, it should be viewable for the world. And we're going to win top left, which I've never been a part of before. So I was around the community last year when it was all sort of going down and then didn't really happen at all for a variety of reasons. Totally fair. But yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, what is the joke with Creaky's accent? Because he clearly doesn't have one. So I don't know what anyone's talking about. Have I just completely missed the boat on that? I clearly do. But Creaky just doesn't. It's totally nondescript and unidentifiable. Baffling. Be very, very quiet. I'm leaking data. Shut up, Elmer Spud. Nobody asked you. What I need to do, there's a plugin that do I still have it? I think I removed it. Yeah, I don't have it. I need to reinstall it. But I had like hotkeys where I could get like Elmer Spud to just be like, what do you think, Elmer Spud? And be like, and then go away again. I'm going to get that plugin once again. What I do have is, no, you need to be up. Shit. Over here. There we go. That. I'm not very good with it, and I need to get my tablet hooked up to my PC, which I haven't been able to do because of the way I've got everything hooked up. I don't have a spare USB-C port, so I medically need to upgrade my goddamn computers so I can do all the things that I want to do. Tad is literally a Welsh name. All right, then it's less racist. But I can do this. What's Woo! I can draw on the screen. Huzzah! But I won't do it all the time. But I can do that. So I've got that in my kit bag now. Look out, world. But yeah, I need to get a couple of my other old plugins back in the mix because I missed them. I had a sweet setup over on Twitch, and if I hadn't deleted it all, I could show you what it all looked like. But I did bin it all off. Let me just show you something. Oh, hang on. Oh, you're still there. I can get you out. Scene. And then we add, where are you? That one. Look at that. I'm not even driving. No hands. Look out. It's Witch the Platypus come to say hello. Hi, Witch. Let me just change the transition. High transition can be fade. And show can be whatever. So he fades out. And then when I want him to show up, I'll need to set up a hotkey for this. But we're just sitting here chilling out. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Dr. Shiva's a monster and Death is a piece of shit and should shut down his app and he's a scammer and we all hate him. And blah, 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 blah. Oh, look out. It's Winston the Platypus. Hi, Winston. How you doing? All right, bugger off. Here he goes. Off he goes. I will get that working better is what will happen. Million Stacks, what have I missed? Oh, Amelia's, you're going to be on Jaren's stream. Is that for reals? Awesome. I'll be checking that out. Oh my God, if that's on at the same time as top left, I'm going to be furious. Absolutely furious. Emma, who's blowing smoke up people's butts? And why is there no video of it? Before top left. All right, cool. I'll be checking that out. That's awesome. I look forward to that. Is that about Death with Dirt? Everybody up Jaren's. I can't speak for everybody. We've talked about it here in the Debunkatorium before. I think this time last year, other than maybe Toon, if you'd said to anybody in 12 months, like Jaren's whole Friday stream is basically going to be debunking flat earth and providing like solid sound arguments supporting the globe, everybody would have told you you're insane. But he's not half-assing it. He's going hard. Now, that's not to say that, and he's been very upfront about it, that he still does have like a conspiratorial mindset, because you don't just turn that off completely overnight, and there's still stuff that he's holding on to. Not religiously, he's willing to look into it and get into it, but he's coming at this from a real position of good faith. I'm looking forward to the streams he's got playing with McKeegan, going through the moon landing stuff. I think that'll be really interesting. He may not change his mind on it. That's totally fine. But like, to me, him waking up to flat Earth is huge. It's definitely a step in the right direction. Yeah, I mean, I can't say one way or the other whether he's an a-hole. He doesn't come across as one to me, but I haven't really had any interaction at all with him, other than I think maybe having a couple of chats read out on his stream, which isn't really interaction. So, okay, fine. Jared went to the potty like the big kids do once. Yeah. Come on. Everyone makes a big song and dance the first time their kid takes a dump on a potty. So, Tiles will present irrefutable proof for spaghetti Earth to Jared. Spaghetti is long and straight. The universe can taste spaghetti. Therefore, the Earth must also be long and flat, like spaghetti. If I hadn't worked all day and I wasn't tired, I probably could refute your logic there. But as it stands, I can't. So everybody, Tiles has just presented you what I have to accept as irrefutable proof for spaghetti Earth. It's over. Yeah, Jake is the asshole. But again, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, Emma, for feeling how you feel. You feel how you feel. And I have it on good authority that you feel amazing, but I will never know. Stop it. It's not Friday. Stop it. We need more stupid characters on the stream, which means I will at some point need to flex my voice acting muscles, of which I have none. I'm capable of maybe 4 or 5 voices tops, and this is 3 of them. So, but I have experimented with voice cloning, and it's been creepy and really, really good. So I suspect Witsit the Platypus is going to sound like Witsit. Dearth the Evil Potato is going to sound like Dearth. Creepy Sexy Dearth is going to sound like Dearth, but slowed down to half speed, because it totally works. And that's like all the characters we've got at the moment. Oh, Elmer Spud, of course, is also going to sound like Dearth. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hang on, there's no way that Dearth slowed down to half speed can sound creepy and or sexy. Well, I'm here to tell you, kids, you're wrong. You're wrong. Let's have a look. Let's do one where he's talking to a dude, because that's going to be funny. What is this? Talking to a... Yeah. That's a costume. We're already 13 minutes in. He's talking about Old World Order. That usually doesn't come up until halfway through. That's crazy. Anyway, let's listen to the Spud Man getting his sexy on. Oh, yeah. Up late with Dearth. Let's have a listen. Is it working? Why aren't you working? Because I'm on the wrong screen. That's why. God, people. Seriously? All right, try this again.
There's this, write this down.
Now we need drunk. Death. Drunk death. Here we go.
Weird. There's this. Write this down.
Yeah. Hey, write this down. One more time. The street. Do I dare? I do dare. I'm going to try recording this. Just for me. So.
There's this. Write this down.
Amazing.
Old world order.
He just sounds like your drunk uncle at a family barbecue. Can you say it again? When I'm going down, every direction is south, baby. Buy my app. It's only $3. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There you go. You're welcome. Ugh. Okay. Drunk Death. I can't just have all my characters as Death. Or can I? No, I absolutely cannot. What am I moving on my screen? Oh, that's the toots. It's this guy. Oh, get out of here. Ah, brilliant. Oh my god, Emilius Dexter dropped another 10 Debunker ships on the channel. No one who's receiving one is here. Unless Tyler's just scored one. Did you score one? I don't know. It's not saying who scored them yet. Tell us. Tell us, internet. Reveal your secrets. Do it. Do it. It's broken. We're probably out of out of subscribers. Oh. All right, we're gonna. Yep. I want to show you this. Some of you may have missed it. Let's go to my channel. In the comments of, it must have been this stream. Where are the comments? I'll see if I can find it because this amused me no end and I'm setting a challenge. There we go. There it is. Right. This exchange was so much fun. It shouldn't have been, but it really was. This guy, J-Dog's full. Probes, please don't ever slow Death down again. The slower he talks, the longer our ears are tortured for. Yeah, but he sounds hammered. And if you get it just right, we get creepy, sexy Death. Yeah, baby. This guy, he's popped up on 3 of my videos. He's obsessed with like the numbers on the channel. And basically telling me I suck at what I do, which, you know, is totally fair. You can't see what I'm doing because I keep forgetting to change screens. Thanks for bringing us over here, Omafud. You're very, very welcome. Okay, so here he is. J-Dog's full 2 days ago. Lol, comma. This dude doesn't even have 800 subs, so he can read. Right? So he can see subscriber numbers, which is a good thing for him. Where do they live? I don't know. Are they on this page? Probably not. Who cares? He's right, though. I don't have 800 subs. I have less than that. I have, where are we at the moment, actually? Let me just check that. You know, just in the interest of being accurate and stuff. Just open up on this window. Yeah. Don't go into the light. DP. 789. So I'm 11 shy. I was like 25 away when this little exchange started, but don't even have 800 subs. I couldn't not reply. I haven't given him a thumbs up, or let's give him a thumbs up and a love heart. Maybe he'll pop in and say hello. So I just asked him, are you upset? Because he seemed sad that I don't have 800 subs. So I just thought I'd check in. Are you okay? And again, this is the third time he's popped up on the channel. So, you know, I just want to take his temperature. And he said, lol, I, lowercase I, came to see who you were, then saw you had 800 subs and moved along. But he's still here responding. And I said, well, J-Dogs, that's funny, because it is funny to me what he said. Especially since you've been here twice before. I get it though. You have 1.2k subs after 14 years. I only have just under 800 after 2 months. So yep, you win. I'll give you a shout out once that sub count goes past yours though, I promise. And just so you know, I'm not full of crap. Let's have a look at his channel. Shall we? That's not what I wanted to do. Boop. Let's go view his channel. Ah, shit. I didn't want to go there. Ah, shit. I've lost the thing. Racking up my own views here. Beautiful stuff. Where'd you go, J-Dogs? Come back. Come back. I miss you, J-Dogs. No, I've lost my J-Dogs. Where are you hiding? Reveal your secrets. Because it's all reset. God damn it. And I didn't even have to go to his thing because it was like right there. There we go. Okay. Boom. More replies. So if you click on his thing, there you go. So he joined 14 years ago and 1.27k subscribers. Here's his channel. Let's just have a look at this. What have we got? We've got so much stuff. The Venus Project and Jacques Fresto from 13 years ago, 130,000 views. Very impressive, J-Dog. Don Juan Matus, the 4 natural enemies of a man of knowledge, which was mirrored. So that's not his video. The Master, Dwaj Cool, Alice A. Bailey. Our Soul, Alice A. Bailey. So all of this is like 12, 13 years ago. It was going great guns, got up over 1,000. Oh, look at that. It's been ripping off stuff from Mark Maron's podcast from years ago. Very cool. This one's funny. Philip K. Dick's Messiah. YouTube isn't generally the place for man-on-man prawn, but Tarot Archetypes. Very cool. And then Joy by Alice A. Bailey. So he's got a bunch of these things where he just leached off Mark Maron and all this stuff. And then the sickest beats. We've got the sickest beats. If you're looking for those, you'll find them over. He's got Papa Roach on there. Hello. But that's J-Dogs. J-Dogs full. 29 videos. 1.27k subscribers. Feels the need to come and take me to task for not having 800, which is cool. So he came to see who I were, saw I had 800 subs and bounced, but then came back anyway after I replied. And then after I've said he's been here twice before, lol dot lowercase h, have I, lowercase, you weren't memorable. Should be an apostrophe there, and that should be capitalized. Shame on you. This should also be capitalized. The difference between my channel and yours is that I don't want people to sub. Got over 1,000 subs a decade ago without even trying, but you go ahead and keep doing 5-hour streams that no one is watching. Interesting, because the Science with DP stream's almost up to 1,000 views after the fact, and it's 5 hours long. So a few people were watching J-Dogs. There were a bunch of people here on the night, and more people have been checking it out after the fact, despite being 5 hours long. So that is demonstrably false, but that's okay because you can't see the analytics and I can. So it's cool. I'm not judging you for that. I'm just letting you know. And then I've said, will do, Chief. I'm having a great time with it. You need to work on your trolling though. Keep trying. I believe in you, because he hasn't got me angry. And then he said, lol dot no, should be capitalized. You need to work on your trolling. Probably could have put it in italics or some asterisks or something to really emphasize the word, because you can do that through text. It helps. Maybe not capitalized. Once you get better at it, you'll, no comma, no apostrophe rather, finally reach 800 subs. And then I've said, J-Dog's fault. I appreciate the support, which I do. I'm going to do it just for you, sir. I will make you proud. So I need to get over 800 subs ASAP just for J-Dog so I can tag him in another comment on that one and make a community post just to let him know that I've made him proud, because I'm going to measure all my success based on what J-Dogs wants or lack thereof. If I don't hit 800 subs, clearly I'll be devastated and I should just give up. But J-Dogs wants me to hit 800 subs for him to even give me the time of day, and I don't want to disappoint. So if you can help me out, people, and tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dogs, your cats, your goldfish, all of your sock accounts to sub to DP Debunks, not for me, for J-Dogs. That's what we need. Also, it'd be epic if I could hit 1,000 subs, because then I can do what Mike Over IP's sister did. I'll buy myself a YouTube plaque, okay? And even though I'm using like green screeny stuff, I'll find a way to mount it like just here or just here. But I don't want one of the little cute ones. I want to get one that fills this background, like 4 meters by 5 meters. Good friend of mine works with wood. He's a bit of a carpenter, not unlike Jesus. And he could probably build me one that is epic and huge. So, yeah, that's what we're after. The march to 1,000. Also, if you are here and for whatever reason, I assume it's because you're an absolute monster. If you are not subscribed to the Drunk Debunk Show or the Unfornicated channel, give yourself an uppercut, because honestly, you need to get on that. I can't remember how the hell to get the subscribey link, but there is a link for the Drunk Debunk Show. Get your sexy asses over there and subscribe. And also, you need to do the same here for the Unfornicated channel. The axis of awesome is what the three of us form. And yeah, you need to make that happen. Monkey Betty, can't you just create your own green screen background image with a huge plaque on it? I could, Monkey Betty, but it'd be way more fun to have an enormous, completely impractical wooden monstrosity that I can wheel in and out manually. I think that would be a thing of beauty. Me Permits Tad has gifted 5 Derpunker ships because he's a monster. Thank you kindly. And ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Culture Cats is in the hizzy. Greetings, Mr. Cat, sir. Thank you for coming along. I watched a couple of your older videos today, and I must say, you have not aged a day, sir. So you're doing very well. Elmer Spud, will you please say hello to Mr. Cat and let him know what you're doing, please? Don't be rude. Say it. Say the thing. Elmer Spud, God damn it. Do it. Be very, very quiet. I'm waking data. Thank you, Elmer Spud. Excellent stuff. Anybody else want to pop in and say hi to cats? Any other visitors want to swing by any chance? Oh, there we go. It's Witsit the Platypus. Hi, Witsit. Hi. Saying hi to cats. Thanks for coming. There we go. Oh, it's always nice when they pop in. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, Subaroonies. Cats work in the office, so can't have the chat open. I think the office should accommodate my stupidness. And that's discrimination. I'm Australian, so racist is what it is. And they'll be hearing from my attorneys. Did I say attorney? I meant toonies. All my cartoon characters that I'm putting on screen for unknown reasons. For absolutely no point. Yeah, I'm kidding about the subscriber thing, by the way. But if anyone does want to subscribe to the channel, feel free, because that would be awesome. Stroke the ego. This is the ego here. If you can just stroke that spot, it'd be really nice. Oh, that's the stuff. I'm choking to death again. Oh God. Right. I'm out of DPG. So you can all listen to a song that would have been perfect for MZ Toon to end his stream on, but I suspect that he didn't play this because of the swears in it, and that's fine because it's not really Toon's thing. It's not really my thing either, to be honest, so I get it. Generally Shady has only subbed out of pity. Can I unsubscribe now? No, it's like getting branded, dude. You're marked for life. You now have the mark of the best, not beast. See what I did there? That's a little bit of clever wordplay is what I did. You're welcome. That was for you. First one is free. In future, you'll be invoiced. Right, I'm going to play a song. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we're going to do something. We're doing all right, given I had absolutely no plan for this. Anyway, here's the thing. Back in a minute.
Yeah. Let's talk a fourth call. It's scary. He's a cracker dope. There's a man selling lies and his name is Dirt. He's a liar and a scammer. He's just the worst. Human conspiracy says Earth is flat, while it's not believed or taught us what's up with that. Dirt money flooding in real fast. Gotta keep grifting. Talks out of his ass. Truth don't matter if the app cash flows. Another day, another sucker, man. That's how it goes. Download my app, yeah, he swears it's great, but it leaks like a scythe. Check your doors and gates, selling snake oil wisdom and shitty memes. But if you question him, he's running from the scene. Oh, to feed money on a bed of lies. Jury called him out, so he just cut ties. He's cool if the world knows where you live. He don't care about you, zero fucks to give. He's got his mouth all twisted, claims NASA's fake, but showing real physics. Hey, he's the brakes. Don't ask for facts, don't check his math. Just give him your wallet, buy me water and math. He says, trust me, bro, my app is fine, but there's unhashed passwords. Damn, what a find. He ain't sharing secrets, all his dirt is lame. A con man, douchebag, just playing the game. Oh, dirty money built on fear and doubt. He's just selling you nonsense and cashing out. Truth don't matter, don't ask him why. Flat Earth's just a business, he's milking the lie. Flat Earth app, though it uses the globe. Seriously, don't download it, but if you already did, data is already leaked. Get a refund and leave that shit. What the fuck, dude? Pull it. Don't download Dirt's app, don't believe a word he says. Dirt is a scammer. Love the Dave is a grifter. He's lying to you, screw Dirt, screw this guy. Hope he gets soon into oblivion of sucks. Fuck you, Dirt, and fuck your app. Data looking, con man, grifting, asshole. Potato looking, con man, grifting, asshole. Potato looking con man, grifting asshole. Potato looking con man, grifting asshole.
I was still on mute. I'll get used to the mute button. Shifty Eye Shady's in the nick of time. I'm playing his tune. When I said I'm not really into the swearing, I meant like on stream. But when I get carried away, it has come out, at times. So obviously I swear like a sailor, but I try not to. And that all goes back to the Football Manager streaming, where I was trying to keep everything family friendly, and I didn't swear on stream at all. I think the worst I did was the occasional S-bomb, the SH, sugar honey iced tea. Shit, I'm going to swear with you lot because screw it. So yeah, that was a thing. Let's see. What's this one? Hello. Project Palomo was the last YouTube save that I did. And it was a lot of fun. I did finish it. It was great. I managed a football team in Italy and won that and a lot. It was awesome. Anyone digs up the old YouTube channel? You can check that out. The whole series is there. It exists. Actually, technically, between that channel and this one, I have over 1,000 subs. I should let T-Dogs know that. Or J-Dogs, whatever it is. Tori Hanzo with the sub count update, 793. That is awesome. Football Manager isn't family friendly. Why should the stream be? It absolutely is. Football Manager, great game, but it got cancelled this year, so I got to wait until November for the next version. I will make this commitment to all of you. I will not be playing Football Manager on this channel. Not going to happen. And I'll probably never play it on stream again. Such a pain in the ass. Yeah, sorry, Shifty. I didn't mean to set your ears on fire. Shifty, have you met Elmer Spud over here? This is Elmer Spud. Let me blow him up for you. There you go. Oh, it's Shifty. Shifty gonna sue me. Oh no. Sue his ass off, Shifty. Be awesome. If there's anything any of us can do to help, please let us know. I'm absolutely here for it. Yes, the X-Flurf of, I mean, you can't have an X-Flurf of the Year award because so many have left for a start. And then how do you decide? Because anyone leaving Flat Earth is an absolute win for them. Like, we just all get to sit back and applaud because it's fantastic. You get the Spud turned into poutine. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Remember Benny and June? Anyone remember Benny and June with Johnny Depp? Where he's got an ironing board and potatoes on the ironing board and he's mashing them with a tennis racket. I'm going to find that clip. That's going to be a Dearth clip. Just mashing that potato. That's what his wife calls it. I apologize. You should all vomit now. Yeah. I have regrets. Yeah, subscriber thing's awesome. As soon as I hit 800, I need to let whatever his name is, J-Dogs, not T-Dogs. I'll just call him T-Dogs. Who cares? We'll let J-Dogs know that we're on our way. And I'll add that comment on stream so we can all see it, because that'll be fun. Smash Spud, might as well. You're addicted to Spuds. Oh no. What just happened in my brain, Copium Emporium, was the music video for Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love. But instead of all the model chicks in the background, they're all Dearth. But doing the same dance moves. Ew. Do you know what's really awful, Michaela? Is we live in the age of AI, and I could make that happen. I could turn that into a reality. And I know you said no, but everyone here, if you've ever watched me before, and a lot of you have, you know how fucking tempting that is. Might as well face it. You're addicted to Spud. You're very, very addicted to Spud. Oh, somebody's got to download Blender. Shifty Eye Shady is calling them out. He's challenging them to a cage fight. He's not challenging them to a cage fight. Jaren Melodome, Maltese Canuck. Nick Havoc. There's another one. Dana has to make an appearance too. Oh. Wait. Okay, so now we're basically storyboarding. Very different to waterboarding. So should the Simply Irresistible, it's not Addicted to Love. Simply Irresistible is the song I'm thinking of. I've never used Blender before, Tori Hands, but I hear it's not too crazy or full on. But it's probably more crazy and full on than I want to deal with, given you've just said good luck. Not Addicted to Spud. It was Simply Irresistible, so it would have to be Spudly Irresistible for a start. But should the dancing model chick be Dearth or Dana? I can't do that to Dana. She's the victim in all this. Dearth needs to be the singer and the dancers, I think, is the trick. It's just got to be all Dearth, right? That's the way to do it. I can't put anybody else through that. But we could make a couple of the ladies Dr. Shiva because he's a piece of shit, as we've established tonight. I'm going to get sued. I do not want to see this. Yes, you do, Meat Permits Tad. Don't tell lies. Simply irresponsible. Or we could... What about I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred? I'm too spudly. I'm too spudly for this shirt. I can't stress this enough. This is like second, third stream in a row this has happened. These are not alcoholic. They have some sugar in them, but there's no booze in here. Everything that's coming out of me, that sounded wrong. The words I've been saying along those lines. I'm saying sober, and it's not right. Something is wrong with my... Ew! Now that sounded wrong, Shifty. Flat Earth Day gave 3 bottles of his hot sauce in December. Ew! Ew! Hang on. Be very, very quiet. I'm making hot sauce. Hot sauce. Ew. All right. So Elmer Spud is going to need his own scene in OBS so that I can do that. And I'm going to have to invest in like a Go XLR at some point with a voice changer so I can have a better Elmer Spud voice. Because Dirt's hot sauce tastes like Winston's voice. Or like Dirt's dome shots. Ah! No! Oh. If you missed it this afternoon, go and watch Toon's stream from today. Not right now, after this one. Or like tomorrow morning. While you're waiting for top left. He had a look at the like tracking and stuff for Dirth's shitcoin. And Toon read out my comment, which made me giggle when that we talked about it on the last stream. That Dirth is just such a clusterfuck of shitness that he got burnt by his own pump and dump rug pull shitcoin scheme. He just got left holding the bag because he forgot to flip all his shitcoins. Anyway, the value on that coin is like 6 or 7 zeros before you get to a 1. They're worth nothing. And it was Shiloh Carpenter, who, Shiloh, again, sorry, let's just, so it's really clear and there's no confusion. Shiloh Carpenter at any point, buddy, open invitation to come and join us right here in the Debunkatorium. Mikasa, Sukasa, I would love to have you as a guest on the stream. Not to argue, not to debate, just for a chat. Because what you said this afternoon was so objectively funny. I just want to talk about that for hours. Here it is, in case you missed it. Shiloh Carpenter. You heard it here, kids. Research flat Earth and be free of your balls. And that's why Toon has that face. Like, what the are you talking about? Research flat Earth and be free of your balls. I mean, we've all been there. This balls getting in the way, and then you look in a flat Earth. Problem solved. Balls gone. Because Nathan Oakley steals them and has a jolly old nibble. And now everyone's just throwing out the Monster Mash. Generally shady. Or the Mash theme. Oh, we could just do face swaps on all the characters from MASH. Who is Klinger? Generally shady. Dan DeMan is in. Hi, Dan DeMan. Sorry, I fell behind because I was talking nonsense. FPV is in with the Stairway to Heaven. Buying a Stairway to Flat Earth. There's a grifter I know, whose flat Earth up he does show, and he's scamming a stairway to Flat Earth. I went wrong key at the end there. I'm not a singer. God damn it. Arwen is Klinger. Yes. That is 2 thumbs up. If you run out of money, you can always try ransom calls. Yeah, I mean, illusion. Don't say the quiet part out loud. God damn it. FE Clock app, hot sauce, the bottle says. It has a QR code and a link to it. Fuck off. I need pictures of that. Value of Dearth coin, says Tiles, is the same pressure as the vacuum of space. Bruce Wolford, it's 9 o'clock on a spudder day. The regular spud shuffle in. There's an old spud sitting next to me, making spud to his tonic and gin. Shouldn't it be vodka? We're talking spuds. All the trans girls out there, your bottom surgery just dropped. He later said his balls are flat. Oh, Shiloh. Shiloh is the gift that keeps on giving. No stairway. Do we need a no stairway sign in the Bunkatorium? We probably need a no stairway sign. You're going to clip it or snag it? Go nuts, Emma. Please do. Klinger would be flat-soid. Good shout, FPV. Shady's got a badge of honor. Arwen has him banned on Rumble. As Max said, Arwen has no chill. Guy didn't understand making sarcastic jokes. Yeah. Major Burns is Dearth. Yep. It'd have to be Frank. Absolutely. And then I guess Hawkeye and or Pierce and God. Someone help me out. It's Hawkeye, Pierce. I'm thinking of the OG partner in crime for Hawkeye. Oh, it's been too long. I need to rewatch MASH. It's been a while. Great show. Michaela has a terrible admission. She's never seen MASH. I mean, that's fair. It's in Wayne's World or Blues Brothers. How dare you, Illusion? It was in I nearly said Blues Brothers. Fuck. It's in Wayne's World. Random piece of trivia. So, if you saw Wayne's World in the theater because you're an old prick like me, in that scene is in the music shop, gets the Fender Strat out of the case, starts playing Stairway badly. It's out of tune, but it's almost recognizable as Stairway. And the guy's like, points at the sign. What? No Stairway. Denied. Oh, good. On the home video version, VHS tape, up until like fairly recently, including like DVDs and everything else, the studio or the distributor wouldn't pay the licensing to use that little snippet, like out of tune of Stairway to Heaven. So it was just like random shit guitar notes that he played, and it ruined the gag, ruined the joke completely. So it's only recently, I think when it was released on Blu-ray, that the distribution company forked out the money and got the original sound back in of the bad Stairway riff. There you go. Colonel Potter, cool hard logic. Shifty's going to post the hot sauce pics on Discord. Don't get banned. Witsit is B.A. Baracus. Oh, no. No. Witsit would be the father. Well, Father Mulcahy would be Witsit. Oh, Radar. Witsit's Radar O'Reilly. Witsit is Radar. BJ Honeycutt. He was the second one. BJ was the second one. He replaced the OG one. Major Burns is Oakley. That's not a bad shout, Bruce. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, they didn't get the rights for the song. Wait for its Tad. Well, they could have got the rights, but they didn't pay for it. Radar, Klinger, Charles Emerson, Father Mulcahy. Yep. Michaela, yes, Axe Murderer is the best Mike Myers film. I agree. So I Married an Axe Murderer is a fucking masterpiece. And yeah, Mike Myers playing his Scottish father was fantastic. Crazy Coconut is Hawkeye Pierce. B.A. Baracus isn't even MASH. That is correct, Emma. You got there. Dell, it's a motor pool sergeant. Posted the hot sauce pick on McToon's Discord under shield tab. Thank you. Trapper John. Thank you. FPV, it was Trapper John. Yes. So if Jaren hadn't flipped, it could have been Jaren and Witsit as Hawkeye and Trapper John. But Witsit is absolutely Radar O'Reilly. Thought we were just the same people off MASH. It worked because now I can attach everyone to characters. That could be a good stream. Every now and then we just pick like a random old TV show and do like a tier list. Who is who? We'll recast TV shows based on flirfs. That would be fun as hell. Everyone loved Radar O'Reilly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mikey would be Radar. Daniel Pratt would be Motorpool Sergeant. CC would make a good Frank Burns. Don't bullshit. I mean, there's so many flat earthers who could be Frank. Anyone remember the clip from Scrubs when JD and his brother are playing MASH? Why do I always have to be hot lips? Shut up and kiss Frank. And it's like a boxer dog. We have fun around these parts. What we do. Didn't this take a turn? How the did we get here? It's not important. That's not important. Oh, man. Anyway. So that's what that was. Yes, exactly. That's a thing that happened. Let us never speak of this again. Good night. Tiles is heading out. Thank you, Tiles. He's got one final flat earth proof for all of us before we go. So let's get enlightened before we say no nights or good morning or good afternoon to Tiles. Wherever he may be. Trisha Steers could be hot lips. Mark Sargent would love it. It never gets old. So I've got like 5 music videos now I need to make and rewrite and redo lyrics for. Multiple television programs that I need to recast with flat earthers. If anybody wants to make this stuff for me, feel free. I don't have enough time to do all the stupid things I want to do. And at some point, I need to come up with an idea for my next video. It's not going to be another dearth video. We talked about this last time. I think it's going to be for Catsoid that we're going to go after next, because what a disingenuous, lying piece of trash that guy is. And if he and his jerkles aren't careful with the crap they've been pulling and the stuff they're saying about Will Duffy, like, Will doesn't strike me as someone who's going to take all of their crap personally. But if he wanted to get litigious about it, based on some of the crap they've said, especially Soft, like, he absolutely could. And the stuff that Dave's been saying lately as well, Dearth, holy shit. Megan's here. Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, God. Let's catch Megan up. So, somehow we stumbled across the idea of remaking the Simply Irresistible music video by Robert Palmer, with all the like models doing the dancing in background and playing all the instruments, but turning every person in that video into Dearth to match up with, you know, creepy, sexy Dearth. And then we started talking about what was the other one? I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. We're going to turn that into I'm Too Spudly. Oh, it makes me giggle. And then we somehow we started talking about MASH, the TV show, and recasting it with flat earthers. Yeah, which is a bigger project, but I think needs to happen. And I need a voice changer so I can do a decent voice for the amazing Elmer Spud, who is just the gift that keeps on giving. Be very, very quiet. It's Megan's fault I'm here. Because it is. Everyone thank Megan for the gift that is Elmer Spud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and what else? We need a no stairway sign for the, and we've named where we are. We are now in the Debunkatorium, but that's on the thumbnail, so you probably already knew that. But that's a thing. We're keeping it. It's not as easy to say as the old place, which is the DP Dome. But Debunkatorium, I think, is fun as hell, and it'll be really, really hard to say drunk. Tiles have said bananas yellow, stars yellow, the stars must be curved, planets are flat, banana peels floating in the night sky, gently swaying like a fruit in the breeze. Yeah, therefore Earth flat. I mean, who's going to argue with that? Certainly not this guy. Thank you, Tiles, for swinging by. You are a champion. Good to have you here. Megan didn't even see the thumbnail. That's how awesome Megan is. She's still here. I spent literally seconds creating the prompt for AI to generate the image for that thumbnail. How dare you? I did spend like 10 minutes adding random BS on the steps of the Debunkatorium. There's a juice box. Elmer Spud's there. Wits at the Platypus is there. Cool Banana is in there. It's a whole bunch of stuff. A CC character. We've got one. His name is DC Dano. I mean, his name is CC. And at some point, I'm looking forward to it. In negotiations with CC to make an appearance here in the Debunkatorium, which I'm very, very excited about. Tori Hanzo, on top of that, if you count sunrise and sunset for anywhere in the world and average that out in the year, every place on the earth will have 50% of each because we're on a globe. I mean, We don't need your mathematics around here, Tory Hanzo. Typical Glober nonsense. How dare you? What song is that, Shady? Oh, Village People. S-P-U-D. I don't know where to go after that. And how do you do the hand signals? Like P, U, D, no, D. The S is really hard. S. No. S. Can't figure it out because my camera is reversed. On you get the idea. S-P-U-D, like Village People. YMCA. I nearly said, do I have to spell it out for you? But that's literally the point of that song. So, yes. Yes, I do. Pepe Le Pew because of the hair for CC. Amazing. Oh, I love it when people smarter than me get involved because it just makes everything better. CC's hair defies gravity. No surprise he doesn't believe it's real. He's been looking a little wilder of late. Is that just me? But it doesn't seem as like quiffed. He's looking less like the graying lead singer of a rockabilly band. It's just sort of spikier of late. So maybe he's just due for a cut or a trim. No, I'm talking about the real CCM. I mean, there's only one CC. We just get the real one. Thinning out. He's been ripping it all out since the final experiment. That's the problem. I also didn't realize that CC only had, I thought CC had way more subs, but he's got like 5K. It's still way too many for CC. But 5,000 subs. So I was talking to Unfornicated. I was talking to Dan about that offline, and we were like, yeah, both of our missions. We've got to get more subs than CC at some point. I don't care if it takes 10 years. I've got to get there. And then I can steal his intro because it's gold. Great. I don't have one. I just pop up with my mic on mute and go. Awesome. What have we got going on? I need a dark mode for VLC Media Player. We've learnt that tonight. Charles is a sub to CC. Excellent stuff. Welcome, Charles Arnold. Good to see you. To see you good. Marvelous stuff. We are getting close to wrapping it up, folks. Might go another 5-10 minutes or so. Not going to be a 5-hour jobby tonight. I do have to work tomorrow, and I need to get a good night's sleep because top left videos come out tomorrow, and I'm going to burn so much energy doing this all day because I've been waiting for this day for a month. I know you just got here, Mick. That's why I'm going a bit longer, just for you. Just for you. Yeah. So next time out, when we do stream, which may or may not be around about this time to muzzle, we'll see how we go. I know Drunk Debunk Show, our good friend Mike has some planage top left that should come to fruition. Very much looking forward to him being back on stream because it's been forever. The man has been through the freaking wars of late between poor little G being sick and I thought I just read FPV's comment about don't worry about mute and thought I was still muted. I nearly packed me dax, but I did not. Just show a stream without being there. Yeah, you can do that. That's the plan, right? Is to get to the point where I've got enough of like your Elmer Spuds and and Witsit the platypus and everybody else popping up, that I can just have a whole stream run itself with different characters appearing and vanishing for 12 hours until YouTube cuts it off. All right. It's important to have goals, and that has joined the list. Shifty Saucy Scene, April 2022, and an event in Connecticut. Very cool. Michaela says Nico for top left. Absolutely. Could not agree more. That is important. And we'll be like pimp and CC hard, not in a dirty way. Don't be gross. With the road trip at some point, which will probably be some time in the next year, 2 years. It's not going to happen quickly, but at some point, I, as in me and these eyes, will venture abroad to the US of A to undertake an epic road trip with my fellow Dirt Vengers to go see a rocket launch down in Florida. We could swing past Witz's place because I hear it's really easy to get his address if you want it at a Flat Earth Dave's app. I wouldn't do that. I don't want to go near his place. I've been told to avoid trailer parks. See what I did there? I said, I implied that Witsit lives in a trailer park. Dearth and CC hanging out. Hell yeah. That story Toon told about Dearth rocking up at a church with derpy flies for his leaky, shitty app in his back pocket. What an absolute tool. Yeah, going to church, place of worship. Buy my app about flat earth. What a dick. What an absolute. Anyway, is it for Catsoid? You shouldn't. Because it might be contagious, Gregory Nitsky. Nobody needs that. Shifty Eye Shady. Yeah, basically, except it was a pizzeria. That's because they're pizza planeteers. A term that MC Toon coined that he gave me permission to use. The pizza planeteers. There's an episode of Witsit the Platypus. Witsit of Planet. Oh my God. Witsit the Platypus meets the pizza planeteers. Now we need pizza planeteers. Should that be for Catsoid and friends? Pizza planeteers. Could be. Could be. I wish animation wasn't such a pain in the ass. Should start in the top left. Seattle. Well, I am a bit of a music nerd, so going to the home of grunge is not a bad shout, meet from its Tad. But then I've got to get from Seattle to the other side of the United States to meet up with folks. But I wouldn't rule it out. It's totally doable. CC Lispew. Oh. So I've got to. So when I get my hot little hands on that one, Megan, what I'm going to need to do is a CC clone voice, but with a French accent. Ha ha ha. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. It's CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. Ha ha ha. Tis le bullshit. God, yes. And then I need to animate it so I can do the little Pepe Le Pew prance around. But prance around while driving a car. A bus. My name is CC from Westchester County. I'm driving a bus. Ho, ho, ho. Because my wife, she no like my baguette. She called me le idiot. Le idiot. And say no more baguette in her croissant. I nearly said idiota, but that's like Italian. Maybe I could just make it Italian. I can kind of do Italian. I suck at French. Anyway, it's Narushi Hayes. Someone's fucked around with your phone, Copium Emporium, and has replaced the letter T with a Y. That works so well. It's so sad. Oh, my lady's message. Might be my bedtime. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Beautiful. Rightio. Oh, the earth. The earth. Le flat. Level. 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 It made me laugh. Okay. Before I do all the other 10,000 things that I've listed tonight, inspired by Megan and I shit you not, every time I look at Elmer Spud, it makes me smile. It's so good. So now we need to turn all of the Flurfs into Looney Tunes characters. And I need to figure out how to do shitty impressions of all of them. Shifty, come on by. My address is leaking anyway if anyone needs to find me. Yeah, Shifty is like the only person on my stream if he goes to the DP Debunked store. He doesn't need to put his address in for shipping. I can just get it off Toon or Dave's app or wherever the hell. It's easy. CC wife eats more than CC baguette. CC, I am not, how you say, part of La Resistance because I get all La Resistance from Missa CC. Elmer Spud came out amazing, and yeah, the rest of them are pretty tricky. And then again, it's about matching the right Flurf with the right character. None of them are worthy of Bugs Bunny or Tassie Devil, so I think they're off limits. But Elmer Spud, for sure. You've already sort of done Yosemite Sam and a few others. Maybe permits Tad, if we keep doing this French thing, I'm going to start smoking again. Yeah. All right. Moratorium on the French thing until next time, or I've got an image to go. But basically, at this point, the goal is to just turn this channel into a fever dream of just the fucking nonsense. I mean, we're halfway there, so not that hard. Foghorn Leghorn, absolutely going to be a Flurf. We're already there? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm in the future. I was there nearly a full day before most of you. So, right. Halfway there, Flurfing on a prayer. Dorothy used to work on the docks. No. Dorothy's app is great for the doxing. All right, that's enough. Loafing on a prayer. Oh, I'm gonna be editing until I'm fucking 90. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up, folks, because it is 10 past 10. So in under 12 hours from now, 10 hours and 49 minutes-ish, top left voting videos are hitting the interwebs, and it's going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait for all of you to see the King Nico video. I cannot wait for all of us to see what our good friend Mike over IP from the Debunk Show has created for some, whatever you want to call him, and everybody else. Some of the best content creators have been involved in this thing. It is all in good fun, but I want to win it. So don't me on this, people. Get your together, because what the actual is going anyway. So pumped. Don't forget to subscribe to the Drunk Debunk Show and the Unfornicated channel so you don't miss anything awesome. Don't forget to subscribe here. Don't forget to thank all the people who have gifted Subba Ding Dong memberships and Debunkerships to everybody. You can't gift the subscription. It's not how it works. But people are still gifting memberships, which is nuts and super cool. I will keep you all posted on the progress of the real life actual Wits at the Platypus backpack. Oh, which is so cool. Oh, Megan, somebody's actually ordered a Wits at the Platypus backpack. It is going to exist in real life. Believe it or not. It's amazing. To play us out, we're going to go with So You Want to Be a Flat Earther. I'll play that one. Thank you all for hanging out. I will catch you all in Toon's stream tomorrow for Top Left. Be there or be somewhere else. Until next time, I shall see you all next time. Before we bail, Elmer Spud, is there anything you want to say? Be very, very quiet. I'm still leaking data. Oh, you dickhead. Right. Be good. And if you can't be good, don't get caught. Bye. And to unmute yourself. Holy shit. What really helps when you want to play music and when you come back to the stream to tell everybody that you need to turn the volume up to play music, you need to unmute yourself. Anyway, let's try that again. Until next time, I shall see you next time. Be good. And if you can't be good, don't get caught. I'm going to actually play a song now. Bye, everybody. This is actually going to happen. Is it? Yes. Whoa. Why is it playing at double speed? Let's try that at normal speed. Everybody, right, everybody just take a breath. Everybody just chill out. Okay. 40 which slap speed. Spat on my fucking pop filter. Right. Right. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Here you go. Bye.
Step 1, throw your brain away. Forget everything they taught you in school today. Gravity's a lie, just like space. Now tilt your head and ignore what you face. Deny the pictures, deny the facts. Call it CGI and twist the cracks. Pretend a meme is evidence, and never, ever use common sense. Oh, so you wanna be a flat earther? earther. Welcome to the cult, now your brain's gonna hurt. Throw out science, forget the math. Just follow the grip down the YouTube path. Step 2, buy a level and a laser beam. Make a test but don't check the screen. It proves the curve, just throw it away. Blame refraction, gaslight, and say NASA's faking, wake up sheep. Water's flat, the curve ain't deep. Antarctica's a big ice wall. Trust me bro, I know it all. Oh, so you wanna be a flat earther? Welcome to the cult, now your brain's gonna hurt. Reject the globe, embrace the lies, and never look up at the skies. Step 3, learn to dodge and weave. When facts show up, just make them leave. Say perspective when things get rough, and if that fails, just make stuff up. The sun's small and local, I swear it's true. The moon's a light, not a rock to you. NASA steals $1 trillion. Science is fake, trust YouTube schmucks. Alright, now listen up. If the earth was spinning, we'd all be flung. Airplanes would have to die to stay up, son. Ships disappear, that's just a trick. It's satellites, they get off NASA's script. Oh, so you wanna be a flat earther? Welcome to the cult, now your brain's gonna hurt. Throw out science, forget the math. Just follow the grip down the YouTube path. Congratulations, you're a goddamn plotting now.